Welcome to Meet the Candidate 2022, recording here at Dry Fly Distillery, and I'm sitting down with Jenny Zappone, who is running for Spokane County District Court Judge, Position 3. Welcome, Jenny.
Thank you so much for having me.
So I get the pleasure of asking people all sorts of questions about where they grew up and a little bit about their life. So where did you grow up?
I was born and raised in Spokane, and I grew up on the South Hill and went to Catholic school, and eventually I ended up going to a ski academy back east for high school. I was trying to make the United States ski team.
Huh.
And then I came back to Whitman College in Walla Walla and raced Division I skiing there, and then before I go into Gonzaga Law.
Okay.
Yes.
So what was your favorite event skiing?
My favorite event was giant slalom because I like the quick turns. I did compete in the downhill and Super G, and you get pretty fast and it's pretty scary.
You're still skiing?
Yes, I do. I teach my 3 little boys how to ski now, and they don't like to listen to me, so that's not going very well.
Sometimes it's not as easy to teach your own kids.
Oh, for sure. I've been told that I know nothing, and they refused, like I said, to lison. So it is now I pay people to teach my kids how to ski.
Yeah, I did that as well.
Yes, yes.
So what was if you were skiing competitively, maybe you didn't work during high school or college, but is there a first job experience that's shaped your views?
I actually did work. I worked at a fast food restaurant, Stuffed Pizza, when it was first here. I also worked as a waitress in the summertime in college at Heroes and Legends downtown Spokane. So it was a lot of customer service, running around, getting dirty, and just learning how to work hard. And that was a big thing with my dad. He owns Zappone Manufacturing. He passed away a couple of years ago, but his big thing in life was work hard and work for what you want. And he was, if you're going to be a hot dog man and sell hot dogs, you be the best one on the block. So work ethic was always something that was really promoted in our family.
Have you had some interesting travel experiences? You have with the skiing, I'm sure, around the country.
Yes.
And things that you've observed in your travels that apply to this community.
Yes. So I actually was able to have an opportunity to work through Stanford University at the World Trade Organization in Switzerland.
Oh.
And through that, I was able to travel all over the world at that time on the money that I earned from working for them. But I also was able to travel to Tibet, and that was really eye-opening because it was at the time that they were opening the railway from China into Tibet. And so actually we were detained by Chinese officials for a period of time because they thought we were going over to protest the Chinese arrival into Tibet. So that's when I was really thinking about law. I was already thinking about law, but it felt very violating to be detained in the manner that I was. For no other reason than being an American and being in Tibet.
Okay. So when you came back and you got your degree in law, how have you been using your legal background today?
So for the past 10 years, over a decade, I've been a prosecutor at the Spokane County Prosecutor's Office. And I've worked through pretty much almost all the departments, minus a few. But juvenile, I've worked with kids. I've worked major crimes, so I've done homicide trials. I'm currently the supervisor of our general felony unit and also the supervisor of victim advocates. So I'm supervising about 20 people right now. I also worked a lot with the mentally ill and people with substance use disorders on our ITA docket. So I was working with doctors from Sacred Heart, from Frontier, to work at ways to help people get safely back into their homes and in the community.
Okay. Well, what inspired you to take on this challenge of running for political office?
I didn't so much think of the running part as much as what I wanted to do as a judge. There's, I think, the campaign and then becoming a judge. And I really want to make a difference. And I feel as though with my experience with over 20 trials that I've done and working with the community and working with all parts of the system, I think at this time in my career, it's a good chance to give back in that way on the bench. And I know the law, and obviously I don't know everything, but I have that self-reflection to be able to know that when I don't know it, But I think, knowing the rules of evidence, knowing how to litigate a case, knowing what it takes to put on a case, knowing the victims, knowing as defense attorneys, in fact, I do have a lot of support from defense attorneys, which, as a prosecutor, that means a lot to me. It's the right time. I wish my dad were here to see me do this, and I'm really excited to serve Spokane.
Okay. Well, that's sort of your wrap up, but I'll give you the last word with that answer to the question: why should people vote for Jenny Zappone for Spokane County District Court Judge, Position 3?
Thank you. And I am very committed to Spokane. Spokane means a lot to me. As having grown up here, having 3 little boys that I will be raising here in Spokane with my husband, for the past 10 years, I've served in public service, trying to make Spokane safer for our community. I have prosecuted and litigated tons of cases while also working with services in Spokane to help people who need it to become better members of our community. I'm here to serve Spokane, and I will put in the work to make Spokane the best that it can be by being a face of the judicial system. So I hope you consider voting for me. I would appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Okay. Thank you, Jenny.
Thank you.
Wrap up. I'm not surprised that an attorney can give a good summary.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Have fun with the campaign.
Thank you very much.
From Chud Sr. to Dick Wendell, to Kristen and myself.
And now to our kids. Our goal is to help people drive for generations.
From roll-up windows to power everything. From stick to automatic. From gas to electric.
No one can totally predict what technology is coming our way.
But I can guarantee we will be here before and after the sale, giving you the confidence for generations to come.
That's the Wendell way. Drive for generations.
Hey voters, join me, Kirk Cameron, on Saturday, September 24th with We Believe, We Vote at the Spokane Convention Center for a night of celebrating biblical citizenship.
Join We Believe We Vote for our annual fundraiser on Saturday, September 24th, 2022 with Kirk Cameron. For tickets and event information, please visit WeBelieveWeVote.com. That's WeBelieveWeVote.com. We'll see you there.
Weather in the inland Northwest can wear you down. And if your gutters are in poor condition or you do not have gutters, you could suffer damage that could cost a fortune to fix. Rainman Seamless Rain Gutters has almost 30 years of professional experience in serving the inland Northwest region and strives to ensure customer service that is second to none from the time you call to the end of the project.